Imagine a baby boy hidden in a basket, floating down the mighty Nile River, destined to become the greatest hero the world has ever known. But wait, he's not just any hero. He's Moses, the man who stared down a king, unleashed 10 terrifying plagues, and split an ocean in half. If you've ever wondered how one man could topple an empire and lead millions to freedom, buckle up. This is the story of Moses, a tale of courage, miracles, and divine destiny. Stick around, because what happens next will blow your mind. All right, let's rewind to ancient Egypt. Around 1500 BC, the Israelites are slaves, building Pharaoh's grand cities under brutal oppression. But God has a plan. A Hebrew baby boy is born to Amram and Jochebed, Moses, to save him from Pharaoh's decree to kill all male Hebrew babies. His mother hides him in a waterproof basket and sets him adrift on the Nile. Miraculously, Pharaoh's daughter finds him, adopts him, and names him Moses, meaning drawn out of the water. Raised in the palace as royalty, Moses lives a life of luxury, but deep down, he knows he's different. This is your first hook, a prince with a secret identity, like a biblical Superman. But tragedy strikes when Moses witnesses an Egyptian taskmaster beating a Hebrew slave. In a fit of rage, he kills the Egyptian and flees into the desert. Exiled and alone, Moses becomes a shepherd in Midian, marries Zipporah, and starts a family. Little does he know his destiny is about to ignite. Fast forward 40 years. Moses is tending sheep on Mount Horeb when he spots a bush on fire, but it's not burning up. As he approaches, a voice booms, "Moses, Moses." It's God himself speaking from the flames. God reveals his plan. The Israelites' cries have reached him, and Moses is chosen to lead them out of Egypt. But Moses protests. "Who am I to face Pharaoh?" God assures him, "I will be with you." He even gives Moses a miraculous sign. His staff turns into a snake and back. This is the ultimate plot twist, from fugitive to prophet. Moses heads back to Egypt, reunites with his brother Aaron, and confronts Pharaoh. "Let my people go," he demands. Pharaoh laughs it off. But God's power is about to unleash hell on earth. Pharaoh refuses, so God sends 10 catastrophic plagues to break his will. First, the Nile turns to blood. Fish die, water stinks. Then frogs swarm everywhere, followed by gnats, flies, and a deadly pestilence on livestock. Boils afflict the Egyptians, hail destroys crops, locusts devour what's left, and darkness engulfs the land for 3 days. Finally, the 10th plague. The angel of death strikes at midnight, killing every firstborn son except those protected by the Passover lamb's blood on their doorposts. Pharaoh's own son dies, and in grief, he finally relents. The Israelites flee, but Pharaoh changes his mind and pursues them to the Red Sea. Trapped between the army and the water, Moses raises his staff, and the sea parts. The Israelites cross on dry land, but when Pharaoh's chariots follow, the waters crash back, drowning them all. This is epic cinema. Think the 10 Commandments meets Independence Day. Each plague builds tension, showing God's justice and mercy. Hook alert. Which plague would scare you the most? Now free, the Israelites journey to the promised land, but it's no easy trek. They grumble about food, so God sends manna from heaven, bread like flakes every morning. Thirsty? Moses strikes a rock and water gushes out, but faith wavers. At Mount Sinai, Moses climbs the mountain to receive the 10 Commandments. The ultimate moral code. No other gods, no idols, honor parents, no murder, adultery, theft, false witness, or coveting. While he's gone, the people build a golden calf and worship it. Moses shatters the tablets in anger, but God forgives and renews them. Yet the journey drags on for 40 years due to disobedience. A generation dies in the desert. Moses faces constant rebellion, from Korah's mutiny to Miriam's leprosy. Through it all, he remains steadfast, a leader of unwavering consistency. This section hooks with human drama, doubt, miracles, and redemption. Ever felt lost in the wilderness? Moses did, too. As they near Canaan, Moses sends spies who return with fear-mongering reports. God punishes the Israelites with another 40 years of wandering. Moses, now 120, knows he won't enter the promised land due to a past sin, striking the rock instead of speaking to it. He appoints Joshua as successor and climbs Mount Nebo. From there, God shows him the land flowing with milk and honey. Moses dies, buried by God himself, and the mantle passes on. His story, a testament to faith, leadership, and divine purpose. From slave to savior, Moses' life is a blueprint for overcoming adversity. Whew, what a ride! Moses' story is more than history. It's inspiration for anyone facing giants in their life. If this epic tale hooked you, smash that like button. Subscribe for more biblical deep dives, and share with friends. What's your favorite miracle? Drop it in the comments. Remember, like Moses, your journey starts with a call. Until next time, stay faithful and keep exploring. Peace out.